The power of calling Lord Narayana's name at the time of death. The story of Ajamila, from Srimad Bhagavata Purana, Canto 6, chapters 1 to 3. Ajamila's early life and fall. Ajamila was born into a family of pious and scholarly Brahmins. He was initially a well-behaved, obedient, and religious young man. One day he went out to gather items for a ritual. He saw a beautiful prostitute lady and became instantly enchanted by her. He married her and stayed with her in the hut in the deep forest. He abandoned his virtuous wife, his family, and all his religious duties to live with her. A life of sin. Ajamila and his escort wife had 10 children. Few years passed, they started suffering from poverty. To support his wife and their many children, Ajamila abandoned his normal life and became a criminal. He committed theft, fraud, and became a drunkard to fulfill their desires. He lived this thief life for decades, and was taking care of a family. He used to bring all robbed things to home, and give it to his wife, and was surviving with his family in the deep forest. He was happily living with his family, and Ajamila loved his youngest son the most. He totally forgotten the God. The youngest son, Narayana. Ajamila had 10 children with his woman, but he was most attached to his youngest son. The youngest son named Narayana, ironically, a name of the Supreme Lord Vishnu. He was deeply attached to the toddler's play and always enjoyed playing with him. Ajamila used to constantly call out his name, Narayana, for all his needs. The moment of death. Years passed. Ajamila became old. Still was doing all this duty for his family's survival. When Ajamila was 88 years old, his time of death arrived. He saw 3 terrifying figures, the Yamadutas, messengers of Yama, the god of death, who came to bind him with nooses and take him to hell, as he had accumulated massive sinful karma. Terrified by their appearance, Ajamila looked for his youngest son and screamed out his name, Narayana. Narayana. Salvation through the name. Although Ajamila was only calling for his son, the utterance of the holy name, Narayana, was so powerful that, immediately, 4 golden Yamadutas, messengers of Lord Vishnu, appeared. The 4 golden Yamadutas, messengers of Lord Vishnu, appeared and stopped the Yamadutas from taking Ajamila to hell. The Yamadutas argued that Ajamila was a terrible sinner and belonged to hell. The Yamadutas explained that because Ajamila chanted the name of Lord Narayana, even by mistake, to call his son, all his sins had been immediately incinerated, like fuel consumed by fire. Repentance and liberation. Realizing that he had been saved by the mercy of Lord Narayana, Ajamila was overwhelmed with remorse for his sinful life. He left his home, traveled to Haridwar, and lived on the banks of the Ganga river. He spent his final years in sincere prayer and devotion to Lord Vishnu. When his life finally ended, the Yamadutas returned, not to save him from death, but to take him in a celestial aircraft to Vaikuntha, the eternal abode of the Lord. Moral of the story. Power of the name. Chanting the holy name, even in a preliminary stage, namabhasa, is sufficient for salvation. Grace over karma. Divine grace can override past karma. Importance of association. Bad association, Sangha, leads to the fall, while good association, with devotees, leads to redemption. Om Namo Lakshmi Narayana. Hari Om Tat Sat.